chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And then Henderson with the jam.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll. And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. I asked him if there's anything in particular they can do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And then Henderson with the dunk.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score. And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Sinks the three-pointer.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 8. Driving to the basket. Brooks grabs the board. Pass to Embiid. Another shot. And Tatum pulls it down. Here's Henderson. Oh, he misses the dunk. Reeves outside. Here's Embiid. Off target at the rim. Inside. Back to Henderson. Over in the corner, Avdia. 4 on the shot clock. Henderson, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Embiid. Out to Wade. Puts up a 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's Henderson into the lane to stop the drought. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. .122 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Henderson. And he drives in. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul.
Side out.
That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now, here's Simons. Nothing on the board. There's the double team with Avdia.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Carter on the wing. And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. "44 seconds left in the first quarter. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Outside, Simon to the middle. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To halt the run. And the dunk by Tatum.
Those improved handles of Tatum, that's a big part of his growth.
And Carter has it in the corner. Up in time. And that does it for the first quarter. Up 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with this visiting team. 10. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Down low. Here's Robinson. Fires for 3. Black grabs the board. Pass to Tatum. And Tatum slams it home.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And it goes down 2 points.
Tatum's become very good at finding high percentage shots, driving hard, not just settling for jumpers.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
It's always good for this offense when Tatum is putting pressure on their interior defense.
Pass to Carter. Avdia with the rebound. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Anderson looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. Back to Anderson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Salon. Stolen by McDaniels. And stolen by Simon. Fast break. Here we go. Nice shot by Brooks.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And the call will be against Anfernee Simon.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul. Here's Henderson. He's got 8. Looking to get it going. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Offensive rebound. It's Strus on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Carter. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. .156 left in the first half. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Richardson with it. To the inside. Embiid with the steal. Here's Van Vliet. Wells grabs the miss.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
When you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the second round.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing on him because Wells has shown at a very young age how incredible of a defender he can be.
Pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Off with the layup.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Richardson attacking. And Embiid with the block. To the paint. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
What a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Here's Tatum. No good with the layup. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Now Exum. Here's Tatum. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Black. Scoreless thus far. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Wade on the wing. Down low. Pass to Embiid. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And here is Simon. And here's Wade. Right wing. Embiid with it. Now Avdia defending. And Embiid throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And there's the call on Joel Embiid.
Team foul.
That's his first foul.
Checking in for the away team. Number 17.
Now here's Henderson. 12 points for him. No good there.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Embiid with it. 10 points for him. And Embiid throws it down.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
Henderson attacking. Misses from close range. Pushing it up. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. And the home team has possession. Now Embiid. He's got 12. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Up top, Henderson. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touches it last. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Tice in the corner. Back to Henderson. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Reeves. Still without a basket. And Simons has it in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's a high percentage shot for Simons. He loves that corner three.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you guys.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And so here's the home team. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Reeves outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Carter. Avdia with the rebound. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. Good work there as it goes. Tatum's got 12.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
You watch Jason Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion, that's giving him a little boost in confidence.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Up top, Tatum. He's got 12. Henderson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Man, have they've been effective at getting the ball inside.
Locked loose.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Pass to Wade. Carter down low. He's got 11. Offensive rebound. Carter on the wing. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Undrafted out of college, Austin Reeves has beat the odds and become an outstanding player.
Here's Carter. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third.
Remember, they had 0 turnovers at the half. It's been a very different story so far since the break.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
And here is Simons. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. That one, no good. Now here's Henderson. He's got 20. Tatum using his size inside.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Shot clock at 6. And it's Carter missing. Henderson outside. Driving in. Left side, Tatum. To tie it up. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Strus. It's Strus on the wing. Back to Carter. Reeves in the corner. A putback. Tries again. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark about that much.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this game.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Up top, Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
It's Strus on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Henderson outside. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Stolen by McDaniels. Tatum with it. Robinson picks him up. Up top, Tatum. And it's Strus with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Van Vliet looking around. From deep three-point land. Henderson pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Cleared away by Brooks. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Carter down low. Another chance. Rebounded by Tatum. Henderson. No good. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Carter. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And here's the fast break. It's stolen by Strus. Beyond the arc. The three goes down.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical jump.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Tatum with it. Wade picks him up. Henderson fires. And get the three. Here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Austin Reeves. Wade. A miss that time. That would have put him up. Embiid there for the rebound. Tatum. Abdia. Fighting for each chance, but comes up empty. Now Embiid. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Reed. Here's Embiid. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Henderson with it. Now here's Tatum. The putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Here's Embiid. Now Reed. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Tatum fires. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up.